Hi, my dear students. I now present to you Nail That Presentation part number 4. In this, we're going to learn how to use icons. Okay, now here is an example. Many times you may have to present a definition. By the way, this could be used not only for definitions, you could use it anywhere, but yes, this is just an example. So maybe there's a definition and this is like a whole lot of content which I'm not happy with. Now, if you look at the next slide, what have I done? I've just picked up the main part or the main paragraph of the presentation. Now, I have just tried to segregate as far as possible in terms of the bullets. Now, I have just placed these content of bullets into just a wider area of using the space on the left and the right. And now I have just inserted some clip arts which possibly connect with what is written there. Now all that I have done is I've just changed the background of the slide to black, changed the content to white, and I've just put a band on the top, presentation. So that's the definition of presentation. That's what we're talking of. So it looks much more presentable. And now if you look at this slide, I have created icons. So this is something what we're going to look at. How do I convert these images to icons like these? Okay. So I just need to know how to convert images like these into icons. Then whether you use it for a definition or any other slide, it's your choice. Now, these are all pre-loaded images. Okay, I've just downloaded them. All you need to do is, let's do one by one. Let's click at the first image. I go to Format, in the Format tab. I go to Crop. Now, I don't use the first option, but I go to second, which is saying crop to shape. When I click on this, I've got a lot of variety here, but I just go to this oval shape. Okay. And now again, I go to crop. Now I go to the third option, which says aspect ratio 1:1. Now you see that the oval has automatically got converted into a circle. Now the beautiful part of this is this allows me to adjust my image. Depends on how I want to place it. Okay. Let's say I want to pick up the whole of this ice cream. I just adjust it in a way, making sure whatever is my content is within that circle. And I just click outside the screen. There you go. We repeat it once again. I click on this image. I go to Format tab, Crop. First I say crop to shape. Go to oval. Aspect ratio 1:1. Okay. I'm happy with the way it is. Similarly, I do it the third time. Format tab, Crop. Crop to shape, oval, crop to shape, aspect ratio 1:1. Similarly, the last time, crop to shape, oval, crop, aspect ratio 1:1. Now, what I'm seeing is all of them have got converted into circles, but they are not of the same size. So let's say I'm happy with this size. That is, I click on this size in my Format tab. Next to this crop, I have height and weight. Now, because this is into a circle and we have used the aspect ratio 1:1, it will show me the same height and same width. So it is 2.78. So I will select all of these three using the shift key and I say 2.78 in the, 78 in the height and 2.78 in the width. So there you go. You could do this individually, but we don't want to do it individually. Okay, now one more thing as we almost are ending this part. But one more thing is sometimes we struggle putting stuff, in the same line and things like that. So the best way is you select. Now let's say this is the line on which I want everyone to align. Okay. So I'm taking this as my reference. So what I do is press my shift button, select all of them, and remember this is my reference. I go to my format tab, I click on align, and I click on top. You see, all of them have appeared on the same line. Not only that, I see there is a difference between this space. So imagine I want my first image to start somewhere here and my last image with this little space, let's say. Of course, now I've moved something, we can realign the left on the top again. So once again, I select all of this, pressing the shift key. I go to my format tab. I click on align and I say align, distribute horizontally. So you see it has got align, and once again I say align on the top if at all anything has moved in the interim. So you see everything has aligned on the top and the spaces between them are equal. And I select all of these together and I place them right in the center. There you go. And of course I could add a text box and I could name this as whatever. Let's say ice cream. Okay. Similarly, see, I make 4 of these. Yeah. What's the problem with this? Ice cream. These are glares. This is, let's say, galaxy, and this is panda. Okay, same thing. I want to even align now all of this, assuming this is the height or this is the height that I'm looking at. Everything else should be beneath it so that it automatically picks up the topmost. If this is what I want to keep as a reference. So I press shift, I select all, go to format tab, say align and align on the top. Okay. Similarly, I say, I keep this here. Once again, click all of them, pressing the shift, and I say align on top. I could also align them by saying distribute horizontally. Okay, but I'm not so happy with this because it doesn't really come in the center. So this is fine. I mean, that's your alignment. Okay. So you see how beautiful these icons look. So thank you once again. I'll meet you soon in another tutorial.